La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah.
Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to my channel SGM Islam. Viewers, in order to determine who is the true God, we must analyze the concept of God in different religions, in Islam, in Hinduism, and in Christianity, and evaluate it using the logic and the verses and the evidences from the Quran. Islam teaches that Allah is the one and only God, with no partners, with no parents, with no offsprings, with no family, and no physical form. So, as it is mentioned in Quran, say He is Allah, who is one, Allah, the eternal refuge. He neither begets nor is born, nor is there to Him any equivalent. This verse establishes Tawheed, which means the oneness of God. Allah has no partners, no parents, no children, and no equals. So, if we look at the logical proof behind this verse or behind the concept of oneness of God, that God must be eternal. If God is truly God, He cannot have been created. He cannot have been created, and Allah is eternal. Whereas anything born or created cannot be God. If you are creating your own God, so it means you are the creator. The God is not the creator. If you are making the idols, so how is it possible that the idols would be the God? Does it make any sense? So God must be independent. Allah does not need food, water, rest, unlike humans or the idols that require maintenance. Allah does not require humans' efforts or humans' care. Whereas you can see that in Hindu culture, the people, the human beings, they just take care of their God. Does it make any sense? So, Hinduism believes in multiple gods, whereas God should be one. But Hinduism believes in multiple gods and worship idols like Vishnu, Shiva, and Krishna. However, these idols do not fulfill the criteria of true divinity. God should be one. How is it possible that you have a number of gods or multiple gods for different tasks? It does not make any sense. As it is mentioned in Quran in Surah Anbiya, that have they taken gods besides Him? Say, bring your proofs. This Quran is a reminder for those with me and those before me. But most of them do not know the truth, so they turn away. This verse challenges idol worshippers to bring proofs that their gods have power. But idols cannot hear, speak, or respond. Idols, they are also dependent on the human beings, on the people. How could they save themselves? How could they save the people? How could they help them? They are also dependent on the people. Whereas God is independent. God is the helper. God is the planner. God is controlling this world, this universe. But idols, they are just dependent on the people. So idols, they are just man-made. If humans they just make an idol, how can it be their creator? Idols cannot speak or help. If a statue cannot even move, how it can answer prayers? Idols, they just break and wear out. So true God must be indestructible, whereas idols can break and be replaced, proving that they're not divine. They are not divine. Now, just look at Jesus Christ. We love Jesus Christ, peace be upon Him. We love Him. We believe in Him. We know that He is the messenger and the prophet of God. He was not the God. He was not the son of the God. He was just the prophet and the messenger of the God. Whereas Christians believe that Jesus is the Son of God or God Himself. But the Bible and the Quran proves otherwise. Indeed, as it is mentioned in Quran, Surah Al Imran, indeed the example of Jesus to Allah is like that of Adam. He created him from dust. Then He said to him, "Be," and he was. Jesus was created like Adam. If creation makes someone divine, then Adam should also be the God. But Adam was not the God. Nobody believes that Adam was the God. Jesus had food and slept. These are just like human-like qualities. God does not need food or rest. Allah does not need all these things. In fact, He is the sustainer. He gives all these things to the human beings. So, Jesus prayed to God. If He was God, why would He pray to Himself? Why? So, if we look at the logical reason, God cannot die. We personally believe that, and we believe that, we as a Muslim believe that, and it is also mentioned in Quran, and it is attribute of God or attribute of Allah, that Allah cannot die. Allah is eternal. God cannot die. Whereas Christians believe that Jesus was crucified, but true God cannot die. Jesus worshipped God. In the Bible, Jesus prays to the Father. Father means the God, proving He was a servant. He was just a messenger. He was just a prophet, not a God. Jesus was a messenger. He delivered God's message, just like other prophets did. Just like Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Just like Jesus Christ did. Just like Moses did. Just like Abraham did. Just like all the prophets. Lord. So, this is the only Allah. Allah is the only eternal, self-sufficient, and all-powerful being. Idols and human beings fail the test of divinity because they are either created, dependent, or mortal. I would like to mention here the verse of Quran that, and your God is one God. Your God is one God. God cannot be multiple. God cannot be a human like. No, God is one God. There is no deity except Him. The most compassionate, the most merciful. It proves that. It proves that only Allah is the worthy of worship. Not idols, not humans or the messengers or the prophets.